Jamaica is standing at an important moment for electricity. The license that gives the Jamaica Public Service Company control over the country's electricity system will end in 2027. The government has made it clear that this is an opportunity to make changes. How these changes happen will shape reliability, costs, and the overall way electricity is delivered to homes and businesses. Right now, the system faces challenges. Many hours each year, customers experience outages. The system loses a significant portion of electricity before it reaches homes and businesses. Much of these losses come from theft and errors in the system. These challenges show that even with progress in modernization, there are areas that need attention. Jamaica already has independent power producers. These are companies that build power plants, such as wind farms, solar plants, and other types of generation. They sell the electricity they produce into the system, and JPS handles the distribution. These companies are already part of the energy mix, and they play an important role in supplying power to the island. On top of this, the government has a generation procurement entity, a group responsible for running competitive processes to bring new power capacity online. These steps are helping the system modernize and giving Jamaica options beyond a single operator. If JPS continues as the operator under a new contract, there are several ways the rules can be adjusted to improve the system. First, the accounts for different parts of the business should be separated. Generation, transmission, and distribution should each have clear, separate accounts. This will increase transparency, making it easier to see where costs come from. It also allows new power producers to enter the system with less confusion about pricing or responsibilities. The new contract should require that any new power projects be chosen through open public bidding. When Jamaica needs additional capacity, the process should invite multiple companies to submit offers. These offers should include technical details, costs, and timelines. By choosing the best projects based on these criteria, the system benefits from competitive pricing, higher efficiency, and better planning. Open bidding also prevents one company from having too much control over how new power is added to the grid. Another important change is tying part of the company's earnings to performance. If the system becomes more reliable, with fewer outages and faster maintenance, the operator should earn rewards. If the system fails to meet standards, there should be financial penalties. Linking performance to payment creates a real incentive for the company to improve service. It ensures that results matter, not just the existence of rules on paper. Reducing non-technical losses must be a focus. A large portion of electricity that is produced does not reach customers due to theft, misreporting, or billing errors. The contract should require a clear, step-by-step program to reduce these losses over several years. This program can use advanced metering, targeted inspections, and other methods to identify and stop losses in the system. The program should have measurable milestones so progress can be checked and reported clearly. The contract should include requirements for regular and transparent reporting. This includes outage minutes, loss figures, new power added, and other metrics that show the system's performance. Reporting should be simple and easy for the public to understand. When people can see the numbers, the system becomes more accountable. Transparency builds trust and allows the government and the regulator to track progress effectively. Local skills development should also be part of the plan. The company must train and hire local electricians, engineers, and technicians. Apprenticeship programs and ongoing education will ensure that Jamaica has the workforce needed to operate a modern electricity system in the long term. This approach helps reduce reliance on external expertise and strengthens local knowledge. Financial guarantees and a clear transition plan are essential. If the operator fails to meet key obligations, the government should have mechanisms to protect the system. Performance bonds or reserve funds can act as a safety net. The transition plan ensures that changes in management or contract adjustments do not lead to service disruptions. This protects customers and gives the system stability during periods of change. If a new operator takes over after 2027, many of these rules should still apply. A new company could bring fresh energy to operations, speed up maintenance, improve customer service, and reduce theft. But clear rules and accountability must be in place from day one. Without these rules, a new operator may not be any more effective than the current system. It is also helpful to look at how large, advanced electricity systems operate in first-world countries such as the United States, Canada, and European nations. These countries often use competition to choose new power projects, link payments to performance, and require clear reporting on outages and losses. While Jamaica is smaller in scale, these examples show what principles work when reliability and efficiency are the goals. Systems are designed so that responsibilities are clear, costs are transparent, and companies are motivated to perform. These lessons can be adapted for a small island, keeping projects manageable while still improving service. Performance-based systems in these countries show that when payments are tied to results, companies maintain better infrastructure and respond faster to outages. Transparency in reporting builds public trust and allows regulators to take action when problems arise. Clear separation of generation, transmission, and distribution creates competition and reduces hidden costs. These are the kinds of lessons that Jamaica can take from larger countries and adapt to its own size and needs. Even with strong rules, some changes take time. Training local staff, reducing losses, improving maintenance, and adding new projects are not instant fixes. Building a modern system requires planning, steady work, and oversight. But by setting clear obligations and holding operators accountable, the country ensures that progress is measurable and continuous. From the perspective of a viewer, it is important to understand that the change is not about a single company. Whether JPS stays under a new contract or a new operator takes over, the improvements will come from clear rules, structured oversight, and measurable goals. The end of the current license is a chance to address persistent challenges in reliability, reduce losses, improve operations, and make the system fairer for customers. The story of this change begins with clarity. The license and the accompanying rules are the tools that make improvements real. Separating accounts allows costs to be understood. Open bidding brings competition and better pricing. Performance-linked payments ensure results matter. Reporting keeps the public informed. Workforce training builds local capacity. Transition plans and financial guarantees protect the system during changes. Each step strengthens the electricity system and moves it closer to modern, reliable service for all Jamaicans. This story continues as the country approaches 2027. The government, the regulator, and the operators all have roles to play. Stakeholders must follow the process, watch the numbers, and ensure that the rules are followed. The future of electricity depends not only on new contracts or new companies, but on the structure, clarity, and enforceability of the system.